I'm Kathy Oliver. It's good to talk to you today, Rabbi Amy Weiss of Undies for Everyone.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Thank you. I would like to know how Undies for Everyone came to be.
Well, I was blogging for the Houston Chronicle's religion section in 2008, and it was the fourth quarter of the year, and a social worker who, I wish I could remember who it was, but I cannot, even after all these years, I just don't know who that was, said, well, you know, toy drives are great for kids, but these kids don't have underwear and socks. So I blogged about it, and people sent me some money and dropped off some underwear at my husband's office. And so every year after that, around back to school, not fourth quarter, I would do a drive. I had a women's group at the time. And then in 2012, I just decided that the need was so great that I would make it into a nonprofit. And October 1st, 2012, that was when Undies for Everyone was born.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Well, how did you hear about the Houston Junior Forum?
That's a great question, because I'm wondering if anyone else has had the same experience. My husband hired a new young person on his staff, and she asked me, she was moving to town, and she said, do you know where to get used furniture? And so I knew a couple of places, but I Googled it online, and there was Houston Junior Forum, and the store looked amazing. And I sent it to her, and then I went back and looked at it, and it said grant opportunities, and that's how I found Houston Junior Forum.
That's wonderful.
While I was
That's
shopping.
Wonderful. Well, of course.
It's such a great store.
Okay. So how has your relationship with the Junior Forum affected you and your organization?
We've been really lucky to have joined forces with Houston Junior Forum. You know, we're grateful for the money that you give us, but really the enthusiasm and the not just support coming and volunteering, but the support, the emotional support that everyone at the forum is just so lovely about Undies and so supportive, and we're just so grateful. So it always feels like, you know, I'm coming home to relatives when I see y'all. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice. How do you foresee continued support from the Junior Forum and volunteers also?
So, well, you know, we have a new volunteer system, and we have a new director of volunteers and engagement, and I anticipate that, you know, now that more people are being vaccinated, and as we start to ramp up, that we will have more and more volunteer opportunities for members of the Houston Junior Forum to come. And, you know, I don't think we moved into our new space in December and didn't have any volunteer needs at the beginning of 2020.
Your off season.
And then COVID hit, so y'all haven't even been to our new place, so we're super excited to have you come.
Rabbi Amy, I know there have been changes for Undies for Everyone due to COVID and then some other exciting things.
Right.
Can you tell me what's going on with Undies now?
It's been quite a year. It's been, just like for everyone else, it's been this crazy roller coaster, although I don't know about the highs, but just before, Undies is changing quite a bit. We are expanding this year from 5 cities in Texas to 15 cities in the United States. Thank you. So part of why we're doing it, I'm trying really hard to accelerate it, is because the need is so great. And so we're trying to serve as many kids as we possibly can. And the way that we are able to do that this year is that the director of operations and I went to Vegas, right? Vegas, baby. Most people go to like gamble, and we went for underwear. And
you might have to explain that. No,
so we went to an off-price clothing show, and we met a manufacturer who is a gem of a human being, and he is making our underwear for us and selling it to us at a very, very good price, much better than we were able to get before. And so that's how we're able to expand. And so this year we're giving away 738,000 pairs to 105,000 children. And we can do that because he's giving us a great price and because he's packing it for us, and we don't have to worry about getting volunteers to pack 738,000 pairs of underwear. I think we would have to be like a bakery, like a 24/7.
So when you get them ready to go, how do you ship them to the different locations, or do the nurses still come here?
So bad news about the nurses.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were serving 1,900 school nurses in Texas. It was very, very difficult operationally. The delivery was difficult just for all sorts of reasons. And when COVID came along, I was listening to a podcast about a restaurant and how it was right after COVID started and what they were doing to sort of refigure things. And one of the founders said, we sat down and we said, if we were starting Sweetgreens right now, what would it look like? So Julie and I sat down and had the same conversation, and it gave us an opportunity to say to these 1,900 nurses, kids in poverty, there's so many more of them, right? So they need 7 pair. We were giving bags of 5, now we're giving 7 pairs in a bag. 1 pair is great when a kid has an accident, but really we need to be giving as many kids as possible 7 pairs. So that is another big change for us. So we are now working with all the cities that we're in. We're working with the federally mandated school district homeless departments.
Oh, okay.
So we've been working with them in Texas for a while. And then as we go on, we will add child protective services, pediatric mobile units, and food bank programs like we do here in Texas, all those partners. So the nurses are super sad, but the letter that we wrote talked about how important it is to serve these kids with 7 pairs. So.
Sure. Well, Rabbi Amy, with the changes in Undies for Everyone and the way they will be shipped out, how will this affect the volunteers here and changes in your offices?
So we're counting on the Houston Junior Forum and all of our other friends and our new director of, Shauna, our new director of volunteers and engagement, to do drives, virtual drives, and have underwear sent here. So all of the donated underwear will be repacked by volunteers into bags of 7. So we're hoping to have lots and lots of underwear for volunteers to do that.
It sounds like you will.
Hoping so, yeah.
Well, the growth of the organization has really, really grown.
Well, it's thanks to places and people like the Houston Junior Forum, right? Groups who believe in us and continue to support us in the work that we do, and the grant that you give us each year will go so much farther this year. So we can't do it without y'all. So we're super happy about Vegas. It was a great day, but we're just grateful for our support and our family here in Houston with the Houston Junior Forum.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. And again, we can't wait to get back to volunteering.
We can't wait to have you.
Personally, I've always loved and have a special place in my heart for Undies.
Thank you.
And look forward to being able to come back in.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Thank you, Rabbi Amy.
Oh, it has been a pleasure talking to you, and thanks for inviting me.
Oh,
Congratulations on your 75th anniversary.
Oh, thank you. We're all very excited about that.